century ago, back in 1923, $100,000 was the equivalent of more than $1.7 million today in 2023. Except that back then, the internet didn't exist, as the official birthday of the internet is reported to be January 1st, 1983. So if you wanted to make $100,000, your best bet was to either work your entire life and to save up as much money as you could, knowing that there would still be the possibility that you would not even live up to retirement to be able to enjoy your wealth. Or your other option, for the least patient of all of you, would be to follow the get-rich-quick scheme of the 1920s, which was to start your own Ponzi scheme. But you'd basically be risking going to jail for scamming people. Nowadays, thousands of people from across the globe are able to get started in the online business world without even having to leave their house, using just a laptop and Wi-Fi connection. And those same people are able to generate $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, even a couple $1,000,000 per year with the business models that I'm going to share with you in this video. You have to understand that nowadays, money is everywhere, and you too can grab your piece of the pie, no matter where you're starting from or what skills you currently have. All you need is to have the right game plan and to execute on it every single day for a consistent amount of time, and your wealthy future self will thank you with a big smile. The first way to make your first $100,000 online is to become a remote sales rep. And yes, almost anyone can do this, even if you don't have any previous experience in sales. I know that some online marketers claim that anyone can become a great salesman, and while every single one of you can in fact become a better salesman, this path is not meant for everyone. Business people talk about why you should not follow your passion, and while I generally agree with this type of advice, I also think that if you're constantly trying to force yourself to do something that feels very unnatural for you, the chances of quitting within the first couple months are very, very high. Now, that is to say, I've seen lots of people who started off anxious, shy, who went on to become incredible sales reps. So just because you may fit that description right now, doesn't mean that you cannot become successful at selling on the phone. And some of you watching this video will have a natural talent when it comes to selling on the phone, but the only way to find out if this is you is to get started and to actually become a sales rep. You can generate well over $100K per year by being a remote sales rep. Sales reps usually have a base salary and commissions based on how many calls they're able to close. Although a lot of companies, especially online-based businesses, only hire commission-based sales reps. The beauty of being paid per commission is that your income is not capped. It has no limits. In most countries, when you work a 9-to-5 job, as an employee, your wage is going to increase a little bit when you get a raise, but it's not a big, substantial increase. Whereas a commission-based sales rep can literally 10x their income the next month if they close more deals for the company they work for. And what you need to understand is that you don't need to become a CEO or to build your own company in order to become wealthy and to live a life of freedom. In fact, being a sales rep comes with many advantages. For instance, you don't have to find the qualified leads yourself, which is a difficult process in any market. Instead, you just have to show up to the sales calls and do your best to understand the prospect's pains and desires and see if the service that the business you work for is offering could benefit them in any way. And with the frameworks that we use, we were able to turn regular, average people into decent closers within a matter of weeks. The next way to make your first 100K online is to start your own YouTube channel. In the business world, attention is the new currency. If you're able to capture and to retain people's attention at scale, you're going to make well over 100K. I started my first YouTube channel when I was only 12 years old. Then I started another one at 18 years old and managed to get well over 200,000 views and 3,000 subscribers in about a year and a half, even though I had no clue what the hell I was doing at the time. Creating a YouTube channel can be life-changing. There are so many ways that you can monetize your channel, starting with Google AdSense revenue, but that's really only the tip of the iceberg. You can sell merch, courses, private coaching, freelance services. To see just how life-changing creating your YouTube channel can be, just take a look at MrBeast. Forbes reported that he made $54 million on YouTube alone in 2021, with over 10 billion views across all of his videos. So if you are going to start your own YouTube channel, then I suggest that you pick a topic that you are at least slightly interested in, because it can be really tough in the beginning. I remember that when I started a channel a couple years back, in the first 6 months, I only got around 10 subscribers and close to 500 views. But then my videos started to take off and to get discovered, and more people went on to subscribe to my channel and to watch my content. The good news is that if you do things right from the start, if you understand the platform, how it works, and what people want, you are going to grow a lot faster. I'm growing this channel 1,000 times faster than I did my last one. Selling your own online course is one of the best ways to make money online. The reason for that is that it's a high margin, cash flow producing business compared to dropshipping, where your margins are very low low because you have to pay for design, manufacturing, shipping. You don't need to manufacture or to ship an online course. You can record the videos once and sell the online course to tens of millions of people from all over the world. That's why it's such a coveted and scalable business model, and this is why you see lots of people getting into it. Now, what's difficult with selling online courses, it's not the sale of the product itself, but rather to acquire customers. You could have the best online course in the world, but if nobody even knows that it exists, you're not going to make a single dime from it. So there are two ways that you can go about generating traffic for your online course. You can either promote it yourself using social media platforms such as YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or you can host your online course on platforms such as Skillshare or Udemy. Those platforms are going to take care of the marketing aspect for you and put traffic in front of your online course, and then pay you royalties when people decide to buy. This last option is best suited for beginners who don't want to or don't have the time to market their online course themselves. The next way to make your first 100k online is to start a dropshipping business. Dropshipping is basically finding interesting products online and reselling them on your own website. So what most people do is they find a product on AliExpress and resell it on their own Shopify store, and then they run Facebook ads to their product page to get sales. Now, this model that I described, it used to work pretty well a couple years ago. In fact, I was in the dropshipping business myself when I was in high school. I would find trendy products, otherwise known as winning products, and build a Shopify store to sell them on there, and I would use Facebook ads to get traffic. The issue is that in the recent years, there has been a massive shift in the way that paid advertising online works. Ads used to be relatively inexpensive and accessible, and anyone pretty much could run some ads and get a nice return on investment. However, things have changed, and ads are now so expensive that you won't even break even, let alone make a profit. What's the point of spending $500 to acquire a customer if your product is $50? Now, there is still a big opportunity that opened up because of this. With the rise of platforms like TikTok, you can now acquire customers for free using organic marketing. All you need to do, instead of throwing a bunch of money at Facebook, is to create content on TikTok that will attract your ideal customers. Your profit margins are going to be a lot higher because you don't have to spend money on acquiring customers, which is usually a very costly thing. Now, dropshipping is not for everyone. Building a product yourself is a lot of work, so that's where affiliate marketing comes in handy. Affiliate marketing consists of you taking a product, a service, or software and promoting it for the creator. And each time someone buys using your affiliate link, you will receive a commission. There is a really big opportunity right now if you want to promote affiliate products using TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram to drive traffic and generate sales. You have to understand that as more and more people get started, the space gets more and more crowded, and online growth on these platforms will only become increasingly difficult. If you want to get started in affiliate marketing, then I suggest that you focus on promoting digital products instead of physical ones, because the profit margins are a lot higher for digital products, so you will be paid a lot more. A lot of people are taking clips of videos and podcasts from some famous online marketers and reposting them as YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, TikTok videos, and they're generating 5k, 10k a month. The next way to generate 100k online is to become a video editor for online creators. Remember what I said earlier? Attention is the new currency. More and more people are realizing that social media offers limitless wealth building opportunities. More and more TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube accounts are being opened every single day, all over the world. Some people are shy or introverted, and they don't want to become the face of a brand. They don't want to have to show their face and to expose a part of their life on the web for everyone to see. If this sounds like you, then becoming a freelance video editor is a perfect business model that you can start and that can actually generate well over 6 figures a year. Nowadays, businesses are really starting to wake up and to realize that video content is the opportunity of the century. Right now is the perfect time to get started if you intend to become a professional video editor. If you have no clue how to edit videos and to turn them into great, engaging content, you can buy cheap courses from Udemy or Skillshare and easily figure it out. Then you can reach out to content creators and offer them your video editing services. As long as you can differentiate yourself from the competition and clearly explain how it would benefit the business owner, then you will have no trouble landing your first clients. The other online business that you can start to generate your first 100k online is a social media marketing agency. As a social media marketing agency, your job is to offer a service, or sometimes even multiple services, to other businesses in order to help them get more leads and more customers. So for instance, you could be offering Google and Facebook ads to e-commerce brands in the fitness niche. But a social media marketing agency is not only limited to paid ads. Some people run short-form content creation agencies. Some people even run OnlyFans agencies. The beauty with this business model is that a single client can bring 1.5k to 3k per month for your agency recurring revenue. So with only 10 clients, you could be making anywhere from 15k to 30k a month. And because it's a service that you are offering, not a physical product, product, the profit margins are a lot higher. This is a business model that is especially great for beginners because it's going to teach you a lot about business. It's going to help you to understand and to become good at sales, which is a fundamental skill to have in business. I'm sure you can think of some companies offering lousy products, yet they're making millions with it because they're incredibly good at the marketing aspect. You can start your own social media marketing agency with $0 and take it to 100K within a year or two. If you'd like to know more about how you can start your own profitable SMMA business, then I'll put up a card on the screen. I've made a free in-depth guide that will teach you everything you need to know as a beginner in this social media marketing agency business. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.